Susan Wojcicki is stepping down as CEO of YouTube, and this is crazy because she's been CEO for like 9 years. So who is the new CEO of YouTube, and are they a good choice? Why is Susan leaving? We're gonna cover all of that in this episode of Timeworks News, so click subscribe. This news I was just so surprised by because Susan has always been here, you know? For 9 years, that's over half of the entire lifespan of YouTube so far. So she's been here for a long time, and you know, some people don't like her, some people really like her, but like, it is kind of like a big turning point, I feel, for YouTube itself. So Susan's been here through it all. What was on YouTube 9 years ago? 9 years ago was 2014. So you remember everyone talking about how like 2015 or 16 was the last good year. That's like YouTube Rewind being the last, you know, good set of years. Susan was there for a little part of that. 2014 was in the golden age of YouTube. That was just after the Google Plus integration, which kind of sucked, you know? But that was still a really fun time at YouTube. So she's been here for such a long time. Now, she also posted this in her blog, a personal update from Susan, how she's stepping back. Hi YouTubers, 25 years ago I made a decision to join a couple of graduates building a new search engine. So see, she was there from the beginning of Google, right? Over the years, I've worn many hats and done so many things. Managed marketing, co-creating Google image search, that's kind of cool. Worked on YouTube and DoubleClick, and you know, CEO of YouTube, of course. She says the time is right for her and she feels she is able to do this because we have an incredible leadership team in place at YouTube. So I think, yeah, her reasoning is just that she's been doing it for so long, it's finally time to take a step back. And yeah, eventually, if you run a company, there's of course a time when you're gonna have to stop. Like, one day, I won't be here to make videos. I promise though, I will do it until I physically cannot go any longer. I promise you that. But of course, that's, you know, making videos is my life, right? I love it. And you know, she's been here for such a long time. It's time for her to fly on. So who is taking her place? Well, there is a guy that she's worked with, like, you know, they worked very closely, and it's this guy called Neil Mohan. So this dude is going to be the new CEO of YouTube. He is the new CEO of YouTube right now, actually, yeah. So we'll go into what he's all about, but I do want to touch on Susan for one last time. So you might not like her, but you might like her. But if I have to say something about her, it's that she's always got all the backlash because she was seen as the face of the company, right? When I understand that a lot of the decisions weren't always hers, and it was more, you know, she has a whole team, and she also has people above her at Google. She has a whole team she has to deal with, and not all the decisions were directly hers, which makes sense, right? What I could say about her is I could tell she genuinely cared about creators themselves. And, you know, some things have happened on YouTube, you know, adpocalypses and removing dislikes and stuff. I could still tell that she genuinely cares about creators. She would advocate for creators when she possibly could, right? Like, there's been some things on YouTube that, you know, were bad for creators, and she, you know, she stepped in and supported them, and I feel like she was passionate and she did truly care, you know? Now, I understand running YouTube's hard and not everyone's gonna like you and your decisions, but that's just part of it. She did a good job, okay? YouTube's fun, and going forward, I don't think YouTube is gonna change much, because, you know, sure, you change the CEO, that's cool and all, but Google owns YouTube, and if this guy right here, Neil Mohan, if he runs YouTube wrong, they'll just replace him. If they see that their biggest asset, YouTube, is failing, they'll find someone else. So, you know, I have faith he could do a good job. I have a feeling though it will just not be, you know, you just won't notice it. You won't notice that anything happened. You won't notice she left. That's my opinion on what's going to happen. Now, there are some interesting points on this though, like, hey, look at this. Me finding out the new CEO advocated for the removal of dislikes. That was like the worst decision I've ever seen, because the I'm not even gonna get into it. The dislikes are the best metric to find out if a video is good or not. Especially for tutorials, dude. Oh my god. Trying to figure out how to do things on a computer or anything, and the tutorial had mostly all dislikes, you could tell the tutorial wasn't good, so you'd skip it and go to the next one, but you can't do that anymore. If a video's bad, you can tell by the dislike bar. And yeah, it was abused, but not everything. Not all the videos were abused with dislikes. I don't know. He also added the addition of NFTs. Anything NFT is terrible. But I haven't seen anything about NFTs on YouTube at all. I know that they sent creators NFT awards, but I didn't see anything. I feel like once people started to hate on NFTs, YouTube backtracked whatever they had planned, which thank God, dude, I hate NFTs. They're the worst. NFTs suck. Like, why are they a thing? He advocated for the no swearing policy. Is this guy an advertisement shill? A company shill? Like, YouTube Kids, okay? Oh my god. That is probably one of the worst things on this list, actually. Like, I know NFTs suck, removal of dislike sucks, but the swearing policy. Everyone swears, okay? Everyone swears, Neil. I bet you swear at home, so what the heck? But I've also heard he helped with other good things, like, you know, YouTube Shorts, which has obviously been a huge success, and a new creative venture for YouTube. YouTube TV, I don't know, just some cool things like that. So it's not all bad, you know, it's just typical YouTube. So I feel like nothing will change. I feel like this whole list, comparing this list to the good things that happened too, that he was a part of, it's just the same. It's everyday YouTube. YouTube makes terrible decisions and good decisions at the same time, and that's just always how it's been. So, you know, I like to be optimistic. I'm not a pessimist, I'm an optometrist, so I think this guy, you know, I think he could do a good job. So, Neil, you better prove us right. So, that's about it for me. I do want to say I will make a video going over my thoughts for what YouTube could add if I was the CEO. I've made that video before, but I want to do an updated one because that would be fun. So click subscribe for that. Also, just for a final meme, people don't know how to say her name. Susan Wojcicki is how you say it, but it's been a meme on this channel since the end of time that I didn't know how to say this. Wojcicki, but it's actually Wojcicki. I have it right now, and you can just type it, how to say Susan Wojcicki, and it will tell you.
Susan Wojcicki.
Susan Wojcicki, and you can go slow.
Susan Wojcicki.
Wojcicki. So we finally know how to say her name, and now she's leaving. That's great though. So goodbye, Susan, and fly on.